More Super Bowls than almost anybody else, and oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse, and we're off and running from Raymond James. Starting from the 5. Dancing past him. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 26-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Looking quickly here. 3rd down, give to Irving. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Just get what you need.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
1st down, here's Baker. It's a big, strong downfield to Anguka. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Baker now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's in close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints, nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Off the play action, Chuck. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now it's second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Finds a seam down the middle. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints, nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Yeah, it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
33. 180. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make it.
There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
180. What's up?
This is Irving on 2nd. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here.
Down at the 26. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
3rd and short, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Anguka. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. To throw is Mayfield. Use him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Point it right. Good. Run, run, run. 20.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Stop.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Saints.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. They run it from the gun with Kamara. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped that time by Bgdean.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, here's Shuck. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 32. They motion the tight end over. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shuck working from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Man in motion, headed right. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Got a man, Bailey has it. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
From the great throws to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he caught by his back. Kamara.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Kamara running down to the gun. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it'll be third and 4, but not just yet. It's only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Shuck now on third and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Okay, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. Well, you get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Regular.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
King. Good. 180.
1st down. Here's Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Run.
Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. A dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Irving trying to run for the 1st. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Good. 180. What's up?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bucks have the 1st.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Stop.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion the slot man right. Shuck now on 1st down. And we put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made a pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
180, done.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Here's shot. 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. They drop it with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Chuck's going to throw here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. The left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shop. Finds him over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Shop. Jump off, caught by his back. He dodged the tackle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
It's his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To throw again here, it's Shop. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out at halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shop working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motion man sent left. 3rd down, here's Shop. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, The game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw here, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Regular. 180. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
28. Saints 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To throw, Shuck. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Shuck. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Third and 4 coming up now. You put a receiver in motion left. Shuck on third down. And that one's chasing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. They kick the running back in motion. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Half the 60.
Desperation time here. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. 70, track 60. 18 Cotton.
Kamara now on first and 10. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Shot now on first down. He's got it near the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Real. Point it right. Alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. For big yards on the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 25 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Mayfield on first and 10. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
20! Hey, alert! Pistol. What's that?
Irving on the inside give. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
I'm I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Run, 180!
Baker now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
Good. Real. 180!
Now to throw. He's on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry by Irving. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. Just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Once again, Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Good. 180! What's up?
Here he is to throw. On the screen, this is White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have taken the lead late. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Saints 31.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. To throw. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.